Here's how to make waking up early an addiction. For most of my life, I used to always hate waking up early, and I would always watch, David Goggins and Jocko Willing, like these strong, masculine, disciplined men, right? They would always say that they woke up at 4 a.m., 5 a.m., right? Like really, really early, because they were in the military, right? And I would just be so impressed by that, and I honestly thought like, bro, that was impossible that you wake up like that early. But now, after the things I've done and that I will tell you in this video, I wake up every single day at 6:30 a.m. in the morning, just because that's like the best time for me, but this works with any wake up time. Every single day for months now, I haven't missed a single day, and I'm literally addicted to it. Like if I wake up like at like 7, I just feel terrible. And I need to wake up at like 6:30 every single day. I'm addicted to it, and I will tell you how I did it. Now, if we're speaking like scientifically, the best and fastest way to become addicted to anything in the world, is to just do it over and over and over again until you become addicted to it. That's it. And the first thing, the most important thing, the single fastest way to become addicted to waking up early is consistency. Is to just wake up early every single day, over and over and over again, no matter what you feel like. And honestly, this is not just with like waking up early, this is with everything in life. Like looking on my life, the gym, I'm addicted to the gym because I've been going to the gym for like 3 years now. Every single day I exercise, every single day. Meditating, I'm addicted to meditating because I did it every single day for years. Same thing with journaling, same thing with reading. Every single thing that I'm addicted to is because of this, is because I did it over and over and over again. And the same thing is with waking up early, because this is literally what happens like psychologically, right? Is you have your old self, which like hates waking up early. It hates to wake up early completely. Like it will do anything but not wake up early. It just hates it. And you have your new self, which is just obsessed with waking up early, and it loves waking up early, right? If it doesn't wake up early, like something is wrong. It feels like something is wrong. The only way to go from your old self, to kill off your old self and go to your new self, is by consistency. But the thing is, your old self is a biological species, right? It's all it cares about is to survive. That's all it cares about. So it will be screaming at you. It will keep screaming at you that no, you shouldn't wake up early. You shouldn't wake up early. Wake up a bit later. No. Click snooze on the alarm. Don't activate the alarm right now. It will keep telling you these things, right? But the only way, and the fastest and the best way to kill off that old self that just hates waking up early and become that new self, is with consistency, is to just do it over and over and over again. No matter what you feel like, you do the hard work, especially when you don't feel like it. You wake up early, even when you don't feel like it. And that's how I actually became addicted to waking up early, is I just did it over and over and over again. And I'm literally addicted to waking up at 6:30 a.m. every single day at this point, right? I can't stop. And I literally hate everything when I wake up later. Like if I wake up at like 7 or 7:30 and I don't see like the sun rising, because that's what happens at like 6:30, at that time, I just hate everything. I hate everything, and I want to wake up early the next day, because I've been doing it every single day for months now. Every single day I wake up at 6:30 and I go to sleep at 10 p.m. every single day. I sleep at 10 p.m. and I wake up at 6:30 a.m. And when you wake up and you go to sleep at the same time every single day, you will become addicted to waking up early. It will literally become an addiction when you do it every single day for a long period of time. Literally like 90% of all of sleep science, like 90% of having like literally perfect sleep, is go to bed and wake up at the same exact time every single day. For me, it's going to bed at 10 p.m. and waking up at 6:30 a.m. every single day. This is what I've learned from people like Matthew Walker, who's like the godfather of sleep, who wrote the book Why We Sleep, which is an amazing book, and Andrew Huberman. This is what I learned from them, is that literally 90% of having perfect sleep is consistency. It's going to bed and waking up at the same time every single day. Now, in the beginning, when you do this, when you go to bed at the same time and you wake up at the same time, it will suck. You're gonna hate it. You're not gonna like it at all, because, like I said, you know, your old self is just screaming at you, and it wants to survive, and you're killing it by doing what it doesn't want every single day, right? But if you keep doing it, eventually your circadian rhythm will adapt and you will become addicted to waking up early. And like I said, this is just because of like the old self and the new self thing, right? You know, your old self is just screaming at you. It doesn't want to wake up early. It's just, it wants to wake up late, like it used to. It hates change. Your body hates change. And your current identity, it doesn't want to change. But the only way to change it is through discipline, is through consistency, is through doing the same thing over and over and over again until that old identity dies and that new identity emerges, right? Now, the way I do this is just really, really simple. I open my phone, I go onto the clock app, and I click on alarms. And I set an alarm at 10 p.m., which is the time I want to go to sleep. And I set an alarm at 6:30 a.m., which is the time I want to wake up, right? And simply, when the alarm for my bedtime comes, when the alarm at 10 p.m. comes, I go to sleep. And when the alarm for waking up early, for my morning alarm at 6:30 comes, I wake up. That's it. And I just follow the alarms as best as I can. That's just the way I do it. So basically, all waking up early, becoming addicted to waking up early, becoming obsessed with waking up early, like David Goggins, like Jocko Willink, like these disciplined, you know, military men, right? It just comes down to two parts. Part one is going to sleep and waking up at the same time every day, consistently, every single day. But part two is having a morning routine. Really, I just want you to imagine for a second, like if you have two people, right? One person wakes up early, wakes up at like 6 a.m., right? And he has a really fun morning routine, right? You know, he wakes up, he hydrates, he gets some morning sunlight in the morning. Maybe he reads while he's getting sunlight, and then he meditates, and then he journals. He just has this like, and then he, you know, maybe socializes with like his mother or his dad or his brother. He has like this really fun, healthy morning routine, right? But the other person doesn't. He just wakes up early at 6 a.m. at the same time. Who do you think will love and actually become addicted to waking up early? Of course, the guy who has a morning routine, who has his fun morning routine, right? Bro, every single person who is addicted to waking up early, they all have morning routines. David Goggins has a morning routine. Jocko Willink has a morning routine. Alex Hormozi, Iman Gadzhi, Brian Johnson, like the healthiest man in the entire world, has a morning routine, of course. And that's why they're addicted to waking up early. And a morning routine will not only make you like love waking up early, it will make it like really fun for you, but it also makes you a very healthy and a happy human being, right? Now, for me personally, my morning routine is this exactly. This is exactly what I did today. I woke up at 6:30 a.m. The first thing I did is I came into the balcony right here, and I sat on this exact chair and I got sunlight into my eyes. And that's actually the best thing you can do when you wake up early, according to Andrew Huberman, is to get sunlight in your eyes. It is so beneficial to get sunlight in your eyes. It improves your mood, it optimizes your circadian rhythm, which is like the clock inside your brain. And most importantly, it actually makes you want to sleep that night, and it makes you energized. It increases the cortisol in your body, so it actually makes you like full of energy and just ready to conquer your day, right? So that's what I do, and I grab a book with me, so I read like a couple of pages while I'm getting like sunlight in my eyes. And then when I finish that, I go back to my room, and I have my clothes ready from the day before. So I get my clothes, get into the shower, and I take a cold shower. After that, I settle, relax, and then I come here and record videos. And that's really my morning routine. Now, every morning routine is different. Some people love to meditate and journal like straight in the morning. Some people love to read for like 3 hours in the morning. Do your own morning routine. This is just what fits me best. According to Matthew Walker and Andrew Huberman, there are 4 habits that when we do first thing in the morning, they make us healthy, happy, energized, and just ready to just conquer the day, right? And those are morning sunlight, exercise, water, so getting hydrated, and the 4th thing is socializing, so socializing with other people. Let's break each one down. So morning sunlight, like I said, it improves your mood, improves your focus, improves your energy, makes your sleep better that night, optimizes your circadian rhythm. The best thing you should do when you wake up is to get morning sunlight. This is from what I've learned, and this is what I do personally, and it's so beneficial for us as human beings, right? The second thing is exercise, and this can be very light exercise, jumping jacks, even walking. Like this is what I do. I just walk to the balcony and walk back to my room to get my cortisol up, to actually tell my body that it's time to wake up, right? The 3rd thing is water. And water is so important because we get very dehydrated in sleep. Because imagine like you went 8 or 9 hours without any water. Of course you're going to be very dehydrated, so we need to drink like tons of water right when we wake up. The 4th thing is socializing. So if you have like your brother or your friend, or maybe you live with your wife, or maybe you have like your mom or your dad, just socialize with them. Good morning, have a good morning, right? Just socialize with them in the morning. And if we think about it in terms of like evolution, right, like 100,000, 200,000 years ago, we always did these 4 things. Like imagine like if we were living in like tribes in like the caveman days, like 4,000 or 8,000 years ago, right? We always did these things. The first thing we did when we woke up is we woke up with the sun. We always woke up with the sun, so we woke up with the sunlight. And then, we would drink water from the pond. And, we would wake up together in like little tribes, so we would socialize. And we would have to walk to the pond, so we would exercise, right? So we did all these 4 things when we were Homo sapiens. We were still Homo sapiens, but I mean like when we were in like the caveman Stone Age days, right? So really, all it comes down to, all it takes to become addicted to waking up early is to go to bed and wake up at the same time every single day. And the second thing, which is have a morning routine. And this is basically how I became addicted to waking up early, and this is how every single person who is addicted to waking up early got addicted to waking up early. Iman Gadzhi, Alex Hormozi, Hamza, David Goggins, Jocko Willink, every single one of them did these exact same things, right? Consistency and a morning routine. That's it. So this is how I became addicted to waking up early. As always, we're in this together, and we will make it.